Hey y'all, it's Natalie for A Cherry on Top Crafts, and today's design team hop is a unique theme for me. It is clean and simple. So you're going to see me showing some restraint here because I am not a clean and simple scrapbooker, but I end up loving the results. I will say that. I'm using the Spring 2025 Cherry Box. I'll link that down below. And it's so good. It has the Secret Garden collection from Cardabella. And then this is a gorgeous die that I have had and haven't had a chance to use yet from Pink Fresh Studio. And you can cut it onto like a card base without actually cutting it out. So you just have like an inset, or you have the outside piece that cuts it out. And so that's what I did to create this frame, to frame my photo of my nephew. And I also cut a couple of circles as well for the other two photos that I'm going to use of him. This was last year when he was a teeny tiny baby, and he's gotten so big now. I wanted to ink up the white papers with some Sage Distress Oxide because it matches the leaves and the floral border that I'm putting around the page. And let's see. This video is really fast, so clean and simple layouts happen really fast. So that's one thing about it. I am inking up the edges with the same light pink, just very gently. You know, it is clean and simple. So I'm trying not to be too messy, but I did want to add some ink just because I didn't want the stark white. There's a little bit of a cream color to this collection, so I didn't want the white cardstock, but also because clean and simple doesn't necessarily have to mean white. It totally can. For me, one reason that I don't do clean and simple is because I'm kind of a mess. And so a lot of time, if I do want a crisp, clean white background, I'm going to end up probably messing it up. So, I don't tend to go towards that I love it. I love the look of it. And then every time I've ever tried it, I'm like, oh, look, I got a big splatter of black ink that was smeared on my hand, stuck on that white cardstock or something. But I wanted some color in this layout. It was spring. We were hanging out. He's got like a fun wall behind him that's like fake grass or something. So I wanted to have some color. And so I thought that this collection from Secret Garden with all the florals and everything would complement the photos really nicely. But, you know, I kept it with the pastels. The Distress Oxide's dry to be a very soft, powdery look, which is what you see going on there with the green, and I really like it a lot. So I put the framed photos down in a line. I'm going to pop up all of the little bits in that die to kind of give it some dimension. That's another thing with clean and simple. It doesn't have to be boring. You can add really beautiful little details, and that can make it interesting, but keeping it clean and simple. So I pull out this strip from the die cut ephemera, and I'm going to just title that underneath the photo. And then I'm going to use 5 of the little pennant or banner pieces from the chipboard set to just put under there. I used some colored ones and some patterned ones, and I like the way that looks really nicely. And I'm kind of creating a little bit of a diagonal visual look on the page. So I'm going to put a few little embellishments, not many. I'm going to put some flying insects up here at the top, and then I'm going to put a couple of mushrooms down on the bottom. I'm mixing some flat cardstock stickers with some of the chipboard. So you have multi-layers there. And this is a hop. If you hop around and comment on all the videos, you'll be entered for a chance to win $25 store credit to A Cherry on Top, which is a really generous, awesome prize. And like I said, for me anyway, clean and simple came together really quickly. So it should be a fairly quick hop, I think. The processes won't be too long, but I think everyone's project is so beautiful. So you definitely should hop along and look into it. Oh, look at me. I'm getting too much already. I'm adding a couple of florals. I did keep it with simple yellow, which kind of matched the flying insects, and I just added 2. And now I'm throwing a temper tantrum because I'm like, I want to add splatter. I want to, and I'm showing restraint. This was me reeling it in. So my compromise to myself with no splatter was I remembered we had these gorgeous brads that were jewels, but then I pulled them out and I'm like, you know what? These are not simple. They're beautiful, but they're a little bit gaudy. So I just went and I pulled out some very simple white iridescent gems from Pink Fresh Studio. I'll link those down below. And these did not come in the kit, but I thought that I can use them to splatter just a little bit in that diagonal pattern or I'm not splattering, but I'm sprinkling them, and then they will be a substitute for me for my splatter, because I seem to add splatter in almost everything. So that was my way of reeling it in and making this clean and simple layout still have a little bit of me in it. I hope you enjoyed this super quick video. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I'm going to throw my affiliate links down below. Check out the hop, enter for a chance to win store credit, and you guys have a great day. Bye, y'all.